This video is sponsored by Trend Micro. So I kind of did it. I'm back on the Samsung side of the railroad track, so to speak. I'm trying out the Samsung A51, which is the follow-up to the very successful Samsung A50 that was kind of the mid-range phone for 2019 from Samsung. And this is their next generation, basically the 2020 mid-range phone for Samsung. The A50 was excellent. We're going to have to see if this thing can take what the A50 did and take it to the next level. And I'll tell you all about it right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. So yes, I've actually been waiting to come back to a Samsung phone. I thought it might be the S11, but the A51 kind of came out of nowhere. The end of 2019 to try to sneak in a mid-range phone, and they've done it. This thing is really interesting. This is just a first impressions video. I'm just going to tell you a couple of quick things I've noticed about it so far. The full review will come much later after I've had some time to play around with it. But so far, so good. First of all, this thing feels incredible in the hand. There's something about the form factor of this thing that I'm in love with. It's super thin, but the length and the width just feel perfect. It feels so good in the hands. Ladies, I'll leave that for Flossie. In the display fingerprint sensor, which seems to be about the same as all the ones that have come out earlier this year, and their Exynos processor. So it's not a Snapdragon processor. It is a new Exynos processor, but it doesn't seem to be as fast as the 855 that we've seen all of 2019. And you might not expect that because, again, this is a mid-range phone. But you do get USB-C on here. You do get a headphone jack, players. You still get a headphone jack. I know some of you are going to rejoice. But you also get the punch hole, as I've been calling all year, the booty hole for the selfie cam, as well as multiple cameras on the back, including the option for macro. And I believe this is what we're going to see in 2020 smartphone flagships. So there's multiple cameras on the back here and a macro, which you will see here in a minute. I'm going to take a couple of quick pictures outside of some flowers and such. In my full review, I'll do more video stuff. It only does 4K at 30 frames per second. So you're not going to see like 4K 60. The front camera only does 4K 1080p. So here's like a picture from the front camera. So far, this phone at about $350-ish, I'll leave a link in the description below, is not too bad. Like, again, the feel is so right on this thing, and it comes with a case. So you don't have to worry about trying to get a case right out of the box, which I normally try to do. And it's Samsung, so you got all the normal Samsung stuff. So you have multitasking, you have your pop-up window, you have the Samsung experience, you have a lot of the things that make Samsung phones really excellent. Also, the build quality, despite being plastic, it doesn't seem like it's plastic. Like, this thing feels really premium for a $350 phone. Now, I don't know when this thing is more widely available, what the price will be. I was able to pick this up on Amazon for $350, and I got it in black. I really wanted blue, but I was in such a hurry to get it and get some first impressions out to you guys that I wanted to get this one right away. I'm going to do more in-depth pictures. I'm going to take this with me to CES. And I'm going to run it through the paces. We're going to check out battery life. A 4,000 milliamp hour battery should take this thing throughout the entire day, but I'm going to find out for sure. It has 15 watt fast charging and some other cool features that I'll tell you about. But before I get into that, I want to introduce you to our sponsor of this video, Trend Micro. See, here's the thing. Once you put this thing on your Wi-Fi network at home, you're going to want to protect your network, and I have the way to do that. You probably think that just putting antivirus on your computer and having a network router is enough security. But the reality is there's millions of attacks on home networks every single year. And the Trend Micro Home Network Security can completely fix that for you. You might think having a router and antivirus on your computer is enough security, but let me tell you it's not. You have tons of smart devices in your house that need protection, and the Trend Micro Home Network Security has you covered. As a matter of fact, it's so simple to set up that you can have your kids do it. They're probably better at it than you anyway. All you have to do is plug it into your router, download the app, and you're off to the races. This thing is amazing. In the app, you can actually see not only every single device that's connected to your network, but whenever a new device connects. So if someone's trying to drive by and hack your Wi-Fi, you'll see it and you can deny it on the spot. You can manage every single device from your phone or your tablet as long as you have the app installed. That is security anywhere in the world, even if you're not home. It provides powerful and flexible parental controls, such as controlling social media, blocking inappropriate websites, setting time limits for your kids, and much, much more. It blocks malicious websites and files, protects against viruses and hackers, and provides firewall protection on all connected devices, unlike antivirus, which only protects the one device it's installed on. So special thanks to Trend Micro for sponsoring this video. There's a link in the description below, so if you want to purchase one, I have a little special deal there for you, so make sure you go check it out. And get it today. Your security is worth so much. It's time to get secure. Now this has a 1080 by 2400 screen resolution, which is a little bit over 400 pixels per square inch, so it looks great. It's a weird 20.5 or something like that by 9 aspect ratio, but it just feels perfect in the hands. I can't say that enough. For my first impressions, that has left me with a really good feeling about wanting to use this phone a lot. So I'm actually going to be using it at CES in Vegas. I'm going to be very excited to take a ton of pictures with it, to see what the call quality will be like. I mean, as a phone, I mean, you don't expect a lot from voice and text, that it either works or it doesn't. And the little bit that I've used of this, by the way, I got a free 3 months of Mint, if you've ever heard of the Mint, MNVO. They're a cell carrier that just got bought by Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if there's a connection between this phone and that, but I'm going to try it. Now this version is the 128 gig storage with 6 gigs of RAM, and so far performance has been fine. I haven't seen anything that make it really slow down. It's obviously not as fast as this year's flagships, but you shouldn't expect it to be. This thing is about half the price of most. I feel like this really is a great opportunity for us to look at some of the more budget-minded phones from Samsung this year. The A1020, 50, 70, 80, all of these phones that they put out this year have been excellent. And now they're stepping it up with the A51 with the 4 modules, which includes the depth sensing sensor and the macro, which I think, again, will be a part of all the flagships, or at least most of them, in 2020. And really, this is what the back of the S11 is going to look like. So if you want to know what the Galaxy S11 is going to look like, this is pretty much it. This is it. I'm kind of holding the S11 in a weird way. But I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more videos this week, and like I said, I'm taking it to CS before I do my full review. So make sure you leave me comments below. Let me know what you want me to test, so that when I come back, I can give you the full review of the A51. I think this marks a really great time in Samsung history, where their mid-range phones are starting to get pretty darn good. I'm digging this thing so far. If this video helped you out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week, having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love, peace and love. Let's go get this thing.